Hello and welcome back to HoloCure. Save the fans. Something that I need to address is the last video that I did. A lot of you didn't like the way that video ended. And I'm glad, because it was intentional. I did it all on purpose just to rile you all up. I was just trying to get a laugh out of it. I thought it was pretty funny. A lot of you took it real seriously. It was great. I tried to do it in the comments as well. It was all just in good fun for myself. If you did not find it that fun, I get it. That's okay. I don't mind. But we're going to continue on playing. I have been playing this game a lot more often. Off stream, like I haven't been recording. Well, I have been recording, but I haven't like set out. Usually with the other videos that I did, I set out to do a thing. I picked a character, I went through the stages, and showed you, the entire gameplay of like what I did with that one particular character, asking questions along the way, things of that nature. I'm changing the format up a bit just because I've done so many games, and through the earlier videos that I did when I would take an hour to 2 hour long video and kind of like dice it up into 3 or 4 videos, it didn't get very good reception because of the comments where you guys would make suggestions of getting the specials, getting this feature, getting that feature, and then getting complaints because I'm not doing it and I'm not playing the game like you want me to play the game. Here's one thing you need to realize. If I'm playing the game and having fun, I'm playing the game the right way. Even if I don't have the specials, even if I don't use the right stick, any of that. I want to play the game the way I want to play the game, not the way you want me to play the game. I want to have fun while playing this game. If the way I choose to do things is not the way you like, the only thing I can recommend is just not to watch the video, which is okay to do. Like I'm a small streamer, and it's like, oh, you should be building followers, you should be liking and listening to your community. Here's the thing, I really don't think that I'm going to do this as a full-time position. I'm not trying to get famous on YouTube for any particular thing at all. So I'm just going to keep playing games and having fun playing games and recording myself playing them. And you like it or you don't like it. Those are going to be the only options. You want to tell me you don't like it? That's fine. But I'm going to comment back at you. And you may not like what I say. And that's fine too. Or you may like it and want to leave a comment saying you like it. I'm going to appreciate that one a lot more than leaving a comment saying you don't like it. I don't mind getting any tips and hints and things like that. What bothers me is when you get upset when I don't do it. I may eventually get around to doing those things, but for now, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to have fun doing it. Now that we have that understanding out of the way, I decided to go back with HoloCure and kind of play some of the other characters just to get a feel for them, because they have their specials. And what I was going to do is I was going to go back with a bunch of different characters and do the first stage. I did this for a few characters, like right now you are seeing me use Guar, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but going through and using her, and then I'm just going to speed ahead so we can get to the end. And there you have it. We beat it. We beat the first stage with Gwa Gwa. And, yeah, good times. Let's go on to the next fight. Now, next up, we're going to play as Neoname Inanis. Inanis? I'm not really sure how that is either. Going through with her giant little slithery tentacle. Just stick it out. Things like that. I wanted to do all the original characters. So that's kind of who I was focusing on. Was like, I'm going to play these original characters, do the first trophies, get the first one, and then I wanted to essentially progress with all these characters, beating each level. And then just at some point I decided that doing all of this was going to be taking a long time, and I kind of want to get to the end of the game, which, as of recording this, I've beaten all the stages, except for, right now I'm on hard mode 2. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning by the time I was playing it. I'm having fun with the game. I'm enjoying the game. I don't really understand the VTubers all that much, and I've been doing my own research, going in and looking at their streams, things like that. I looked up some of the songs as well, like the different types of songs that they've done, and I don't think I'm the target audience specifically for VTubers. Some of the stuff is funny, like I'll see clips and things like that. Gwar Gwar with math, for instance, where she was like, 5 times 5 is 35, like that clip. I saw that one, and that one had me cracking up. And then the different stuff that they do as well. So there are like funny moments and things like that. But as for going into a stream and watching it, or like the music, wasn't too big into the music. I even tried looking up the rock music and things like that too. And it is very like pop idol-y, which just isn't my music style. Nothing wrong with that. You know, everyone's got their own kind of different thing that they do, and it's fine if not everybody likes the same things that you like. Clearly it is popular and people enjoy it. Awesome. But I still enjoy the game. Like, I still enjoy bullet hell, roguelikes, and like looking into these different characters. Like a lot of you in the comment section, when you would tell me about the characters and stuff like that, or just really happy and like really passionate about speaking about the characters and things like that. And I get that passion. I understand it completely, because I'm like that with the things that I'm interested in. So Cartoon Network cartoons, for instance, grew up watching those. When I would tell people about the cartoons and things like that, or if I saw a new anime that I liked and was telling friends about it, card games, video games, things like that, the things that I'm interested in, I get that same kind of passionate when I want to like introduce something new to somebody. Is always a real fun thing to do, and that's what you all were doing in the comments section when I would play a new character and stuff like that, and those were always really cool, and I enjoyed hearing about those and things like that. You can keep doing it if you want. If you don't want to, because now I'm a jerk because of my last video, that's okay too. Like I say, I look up the YouTubers or VTubers and kind of try and learn more about them. One thing I will say with this character, I kept getting the squids confused sometimes. It took me a little while to realize, like, oh, those aren't enemies. It's okay for them to come towards me and launch the attack. And I liked her attack. I liked that it like pushed them back. And if you let them go for a while and they just got bigger, it was like a bigger knockback and push. And then the Cthulhu references and stuff like that she does. Really awesome. Like Cthulhu. Alright, let's speed it up though. Let's get to the end. And there you have it. Another one taken down by Ina. So we got her completed. Got the cutting board, which somebody did recommend getting that because there are achievements. I went through and I looked at the different achievements using cutting board with certain characters. So every once in a while when I play a different character, I pick up the cutting board just to see if I can get that achievement. Gotta hold it for 10 minutes and use it. And I got no problem with the cutting board as an attack. Not that bad. But with Ina, as I got that cold chicken, turkey, whatever it is, sticker where it freezes, has a chance of freezing the characters. Did that to the boss monsters, wiped them out really easy, which is why it was such a short run for fighting the boss on that one. Really quick to get through and get it. After this, I visited the Hollow House and did some little mini games there because there were some achievements. At this point, I was just like, let me see if I can knock out some of these achievements. So I started focusing on doing those. And then with the bit of gold that I earned at Hollow House, I went and I did some more gotchas. So we'll see that and move on. Alright, so cut to, we're now at stage 2. And I am playing as good old Mama Nature and going through just to complete stage 2. I got to the point where I was like, you know what, it's going to take a long time to beat the first stage with everybody, especially when I get new characters. Maybe that's something that I will go back and do after I beat the game with at least one character. And I enjoyed very much playing as Ceres, that I decided let's play with her. And we didn't have the specials at the time. And right here, I'm getting the achievement. You have to get Hala, and then just let the Hala die with it, essentially. Got the achievement, went, cool. We're going to retry, we're going to play again. And then go right back into it. It was a good run. It was not very difficult a run. We got it done in the first time. I'm actually going to skip ahead here, and we will just get right to the boss battle. Boom! There you have it. Another boss down. Completed stage 2. Wound up getting the piggy bank, the stolen piggy bank. And then we just take what we win, go and upgrade, and get on to the next level. So let's skip ahead to that. Oh, I had enough left over after the upgrades to get a gotcha. So I went ahead, and this is who we got. Azuki. Alright, so stage 3. Halloween Castle. I was like, what are these things here? Are these supposed to be like bees? Are they bears? Is it a bear bee? Is this what I'm fighting right now? What is this? I did learn through playing as Ceres, her abilities really are effective when she's healing. Because then you can just like go off with those great roots and just attack like crazy. So I tried for the most part to stick to healing items and things like that, but I also would dabble in getting different types of attacks just so that way I can learn more of like what collabs, and if it's something new that I haven't used yet too, I'd want to like try and use the weapon. So I'm still experimenting, all while also trying to get ahead of the game and beat it, which is the main focus on every level that I do, is just to go through, beat the level. I did want to go around and explore this level a bit more, just to kind of like learn what the level's like. It's just like a giant church, or not even really a giant church. It's a pretty small church. The maps have like a limited space once you get past the first and second one, because the second one's doesn't have, it's not very wide, but it is very long. And with this one, it's just like almost a perfect cube with these little edges on the side here, to where it just looks like a church. Like you see that wall right there, and it kind of cuts off and it gets smaller down there in the center. But this one was definitely more of a challenge. I did like playing it, and I beat it first go. So let's go and watch that lovely show. And boom, we beat it. First off, what the hell was that I was just fighting? That whole spider face thing is really disturbing, to say the least. Also, that boss fight was more difficult. I enjoyed it. I liked that level of difficulty. The attack that it would do with the spiral balls, I was really trying to get into the pattern to be able to dodge everything, and I just couldn't really get it until kind of near the end. I started to kind of understand where I can like dodge and weave and get around it, adapt it to how its attacks were. But I liked it. I liked the challenge on that one. Stage 3 was a really good one. Stage 4 is going to be the next one, but you already know what I'm doing here, taking my winnings, going through, upgrading like it wants you to do, and then going on, and if I had any left over, we used it for gotcha, which I think I did. Let's see. Woo! Togonosora. I don't know who that is. Let's move on. So we hit a bit of a snag here. I do follow the recommended upgrades, and since Stage 3 was quite the slugfest, I decided I'm going to keep with the recommended and have my upgrades where it recommends me to be before I go forward. So instead, I went back and decided to pick another character and go through Stage 1, but I think we're going to hold off on doing that until the next video next week. Now, if you want to watch these videos in full and kind of like have me go back to the old format that I was doing before, where it was one character and that was the entire video, I'll go back and I'll do that, and I'll even post the older ones that you kind of saw me speed up on, so you can watch the entirety of what happened during those stages. If you want that, just request it down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to upload those videos. But I thought it would be better to kind of speed things up and go a little bit faster instead of doing it, so that way Sunday I can get through and play other bullet hell games as well, and you can experience some different types of games. I've done Vampire Savior on here, and there are a bunch of roguelike bullet hell games out there that I really do enjoy playing. Anyways, that is going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next game of HoloCure. Save the fans. Goodbye.